what we were talking about before, like my whole thing about needing to pick one of those. You don't have to pick a religion, but you do have to pick a belief. You have to pick a meaning in the world,
Yes.
right?
Yes. If you want to be a stable person, I think so.
Yeah. I mean, that is important.
I think you need to know what's important, and you need to have an orientation. It's like a compass. There has to be something there, but I don't think it has.
I mean, does that not mean that everybody is religious then?
But that's such a connotation-laden term to place religion on it, you know?
Does it not mean that everybody is faithful? Because I would say everybody is faithful because everybody in the world is going on a relative opinion or a subjective opinion of the absolute reality, right? There's the absolute, which would be outside of human perspective. Mm-hmm. There's the objective, which is the consensus of different subjective opinions boiled into one. It's like a bunch of people agreeing upon something. Law, yes, it doesn't matter. And then there's the subjective or the relative opinion, which is the singular. But because of that, everybody has to have faith. Everybody that is a singular or a one, a relative or a subjective human being has faith in a belief structure of some sort.
Like astrology.
Sure. Doesn't matter what it is. It's just everybody has belief. It doesn't matter what you believe in. It doesn't matter if it's science or religion or astrology or anything. You believe in something that you can't prove and you never will be able to prove because it's always going to be aside from the absolute, which we will never know, but we know exists beyond our own perception.
Do we?
No, we do know that there can be no subjective opinion where there is no absolute opinion, right?
How could absolute opinion? Sorry? Opinion and absolute don't belong in the same sentence.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for saying sorry in such a pretentious way. I just said, sorry? Sorry about that.
It's a very good point, and you're absolutely correct. There can be no subjective or relative opinion where there is an absolute truth. If there is a relative or a subjective opinion on truth, there must be an absolute truth. Otherwise, you couldn't be separate from it, right?
I'm just thinking about it for a second. Can you put that sentence together one more time?
If we both sit around a table that exists and we are sitting across from it or whatever, it doesn't matter. We have a perspective on it, but aside from our own perspective or opinion or eyesight on where it is, it exists in the context of the equation of what we're talking about.
It depends on what it's about.
Well, existence is what it's about. Like, you drive down the road, you smash into my mailbox, which actually happened.
That was me.
I mean, asshole. Subjectively and objectively. But I'm just saying, like, that happened. My mailbox got smashed. Mm-hmm. But I have a certain opinion on what happened. But even if I never existed on Earth and somebody was still driving down the road and hit it, it happened. Absolutely, right? So there's different levels of truth.
You use the word opinion there, so I just want to clarify.
Okay.
If we make a value judgment on something, we're not saying that, okay, your subjective opinion about this...
There's three words. There's subjective, objective, and absolute. Absolute is if no human beings ever existed and the earth just goes. Objective would be all the human beings' opinion on what happened.
Stop, please, for a second. The absolute. Can you stick on that for a second? When you say absolute, are there any value assessments in the absolute, like right, wrong, good, bad? Because this has always been a sticking point for us. No, it's just the universe unfolding. It's just
numerical
the Wes Anderson
only
5D spaghetti burrito is passing through.
The The Wes Anderson spaghetti 5D burrito with cheese has passed through.
Yeah.
And it's only numerically valued. And that's the title of your video. Yes, only numerical values on the absolute. And that's how I like to think about all the values in the world would be like hot and cold.
Well, I think we both agree that everything is deterministic. Yeah. I think we both agree that ultimately everything is from the moment to the beginning of the universe, boom, everything's done.
Wow. Yes, exactly.
I think we can.
Beginning to end.
I think, and more.
We agreed.